want to win. I want that trophy. I want that trophy. I want that trophy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The mission of the responsibility is appropriate. With that privilege comes the responsibility of oneself and the belief and Tonight's game ball is sponsored by Mitchell's Gourmet Night. Mitchell's is a brown sugar with a raw shepherd at the Stop by the concession stand tonight and get a slice of Mitchell's pizza. Standish still in local calls on the third shepherd wheel machine.
All right, welcome to tonight's game between the Shepherd Blue Jays and the Standish Sterling Panthers. Homecoming night for Shepherd here. Big crowd. Band just left the field. About time to play some football. I do believe Shepherd will receive the opening kick. Looks like back to receive. Got a trio of players, Josh Buckley, Johnny Lynch, and Logan Buckner. I'm Wyatt LeClaire. I'll be joined shortly by BJ Tomanek. Hope you enjoy this live stream brought to you by MAC TV and some Shepherd High School students. All right, 32, Dalton Neitzel with the opening kick. Down to Logan Buckner. Buckner crosses the 10, cuts outside. Oh, and he slips just across the 20, about to the 23. Shepherd will start there on their opening drive. Blue Jays wearing the blue camo, Standish Sterling with the white and yellow helmets. Standish Sterling, while we have a second, is 2-5, 1-5 in the TVC Central. Their wins are versus Pinconning and Bullet Creek. They're coming off a close loss to Freeland last week. They lost 27-21. Shepherd is 1-6, 0-6 in the TVC Central. Lost last week to Chesaning, 62-18. First play, looks like a little QB draw. Michael Later for about 3. Second and 8, so that was a 2-yard gain there. Later back in the shotgun, does the read option, hands it off to Josh Buckley around the right side and doesn't get very far. Maybe got a couple feet. Looks like he actually lost a couple, so it's back to 3rd and 10 here. Blue Jays starting off in a little hole, see if they can convert here on 3rd down. Split out wide for the Blue Jays. They've got Lynch. They've got Andrew Gauthier. And Buckner on the far side. Later back to pass. It's going deep. Oh, had a guy open who got tripped up. The Blue Jays want a pass interference, but I'm sure that ref is thinking that wasn't catchable. Coach Nathan Ferenczi for the Blue Jays wondering what happened there on that one. So the Blue Jays will be forced to punt here early on in the game. We've got 11-13 left in the opening quarter. Quick 3 and out. See if the defense can do the same on the other end. Back to punt, Jacob Hahn. Not your normal size punter, but he can let his leg behind it. Hahn gets a snap. Solid punt. Drops just across the 50, gets a little roll. Rolls to about the 41. That's where Standish Sterling will take over on their opening drive. Panthers are led on offense by Shane Oder, their quarterback, who also likes to run the ball. He's got about 800 passing yards and 700 rushing yards on the year. They also have running back Corey Phelps, ran for about 400, and another back, Johnny Urbaniak, who's ran for 305 yards and 5 touchdowns. They will air it out some. They have Nolan Raymond with 20 catches on the year and Kenny Adrian with 10. Panthers hand it off. That looked like Phelps up the middle for about 3 or 4. That was actually Urbaniak, my bad. 20 and 28, similar numbers. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. They with the option pitch out to Nolan Raymond. Good tackling by the defense. Held him to maybe a yard, not even. Great way to get out wide and stop them before they could turn upfield. So 3rd and 7 for the Panthers here. Their turn to see if they can get a 3rd down conversion. Might see the arm of Shane Oder here on this one. Panthers have 3 split wide, 1 running back in the backfield next to Oder in shotgun. He's looking to pass. Going deep right side. Got a receiver. Just out of bounds and just out of reach. Good coverage there by Lynch, too. So it'll be 4th down for the Panthers. See what they do here. They're kind of in the middle of the field. Might think about going for it. Looks like they're bringing on the punt team. Back for the Blue Jays is the aforementioned Johnny Lynch and Logan Buckner. Everybody's lined up for the punt. Good snap. Ooh, Shepard came after that one, didn't quite get to it. Decent punt, good bounce. Oh, and it's going to take a great Panther bounce. See if that gets into the end zone. Nope, they're going to down it about the 5. Great punt coverage there by, looked like that was number 8, Landon Jennings on the down. So Shepard will be backed up in their own end zone here to see if they can get out of this hole. Have to do a little better in that first drive. All right, later back in shotgun. Buckley next to him. Ooh, and they go nowhere, maybe backwards. Back to about the 1. Tough going here on both the offenses. We got a flag on the play. First penalty of the game. See what it is. Pass interference on the defense. That'll give the Blue Jays a much needed boost here. Be 1st down, move up to the 15. So far, the biggest play of the game. Later in shotgun, Buckley next to him. He's got 4 wide, a lot of options here. Takes a snap, QB draw, up the middle, breaks 1 tackle, gets through the 2nd level, gets about 5. Going to be 2nd and 5 now. Back to pass later. Oh, tucks it and runs. Got rushed. Breaks a tackle. Ooh. Gets tripped up just a little bit short of the 1st down. It's going to be about 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 1. Same formation for the Blue Jays here. 4 wide. Buckley next to Later. Later takes the snap. Back to pass. Looking for that slant. Oh, threw it to the out route on Lynch, but incomplete. A little wide. We got 4th and 1. Blue Jays are going to punt the ball away. Hahn back to punt again. Standish Sterling's got one back. Good punt by Hahn. Ooh. 28 struggles with the snap, but picks it up, breaks a couple tackles. He's a quick little guy. Oh, breaks outside, taken down at the 45. That one looked like it could have went even further. That was Urbaniak on the return, one of their speedster running backs. So the Blue Jays on defense now, see if they can get another stop. Standish Sterling trying to break this game open and string together a drive. We haven't seen that yet by either team. Nolan Raymond in motion for the Panthers, though. They go QB draw, flag right away. Good tackle there by Seth Pfeiffer to bring down the QB. We'll see if this flag is. It was thrown right away.
We try to get a little bit on the 40 or 45.
Illegal shift on the Panthers.
All right, on number 2.
Going to be back it up to 1st and 15 here. First and 15 on a 49-yard line. Panthers look like they got two running backs next to the. They do the fake handoff, pitch to 14. He gets maybe a yard. Great tackling by the Blue Jays. Looking at 2nd and 14 now. Looks like the Panthers are going to keep going with this option attack, see if they can fool the Blue Jays. We're back to throw. They got a guy open. Great catch by 83, Kenny Adrian. He's going to break another tackle and get into the end zone for a touchdown. That was Oder on the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, nice score. That was the first big play of the game, and it was a big one. Maybe 50 yards. So we got 6-0 Panthers here, still in the first quarter. They're going to go for the extra point here. Got 32, Dalton Neitzel here with trying for the extra point.
Okay, I'm on camera 2.
Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up. It is good. Nice kick. 7-0 Panthers, 6:39 left in the first quarter. We'll see if the Blue Jays can answer back here.
Okay, team camera 1. All right, Amber gets set up for the kickoff, so you'll kind of center here in the middle, zoom out some. Good job.
Hallway decorating. 4th place, the sophomore.
Okay, so you get Amber Hall.
3rd place, the freshman.
You're announcing the hall places.
2nd place, the seniors.
No, I'm telling you they're announcing the hall places.
Juniors won.
I think you won.
The Shepherd Junior class has won the hall decoration, for those of you wondering that. All right, back to football. Standish Sterling getting ready to kick off. Neitzel coming off that extra point, looking for a good boot here.
Okay, so Amber will kind of follow the kick and get the guy kicking off.
Blue Jays with their trio back there. Lynch, Pfeiffer, and Buckley. Here goes the kick. When they kind of pitch it short here. Ooh, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Illegal procedure. So that give Blue Jays a little boost here to start this drive. We'll start at the 35.
Really looking for that.
All right, time to see if the Blue Jays can make something happen on offense here. They haven't been able to get much going. Maybe they'll try to air it out a little bit. Got Later back in there at quarterback. He missed a couple games with a knee injury, but looks like he's back out there running all over the place. So Shepard going 3 wide on this side, 1 on the other side, 1 running back. Later with the rollout. Finds Lynch for about 12. First down, Blue Jays. That's the way to start a drive. So that was Later to Lynch for, yeah, about 12 yards.
Yep, you're fine. All right, let's try turning it on.
Blue Jays have Pfeiffer, Donovan Myers, and Andrew Gauthier out wide. Far side, Johnny Lynch this side. Later back to pass again. Oh, takes off, sees a little room. Makes one guy miss. Gets right about to the first down line. Good 10-yard pickup there. I think the offense is finding a little spark here. Standish Sterling was looking for a little more up the middle, and the Blue Jays decided to find those edges. That was a first down, so a 1st and 10 on the other side of the 50 now for the Blue Jays. Looking for the screen pass. Later takes off again. Another nice run. Gets about 9 on that one. The screen wasn't open. He saw a lane, took it. Later back in shotgun again. Ooh, maybe an outside, but they didn't call anything. He throws it deep, and there's no one there. Lynch was on that side, but. So we'll have 3rd and 1 here. Crucial 3rd down. See if they can keep this drive going. I've got to think they'll go for it on 4th, even if they don't here, if it's close.
Come up here. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. Maybe mess with it at halftime, but you can go up here and do schoolwork. And then
It looks like they do pick up the first down. And another Later keeper. He's staying busy this half. Incomplete pass. Later looking for Lynch. So 2nd and 10 on the 32. 5:07 left in the quarter. Blue Jay offense is moving. See if they can keep it going. Looking to pass again. Lynch on the slant. Ooh, almost picked off. It's 3rd and 10. Tough spot here for the Blue Jays if they can't get out of this one. See if they look for the little rollout where Later can run. A lot of people have been talking about that run-pass option in college football. Shepard looks like they can kind of have the same thing going. Later looking to pass. Can't find anybody. Takes off. Cuts to the left. Gets some, but not going to be enough for that first down. We'll see what they do here now. crowd wants him to go for it. We'll see if Ferenczi appeases the crowd. This will be 4th and 5 on the 27. Clock is rolling. They're going for it. Later he's getting the play in. All right, Leader's got the play. Team's got the play. 4th and 5 here on the 27. Got 3 on this side. Seth Pfeiffer on the other side. Lynch in motion. Pitch to Lynch. Lynch looks to cut it upfield. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Great defense there by the Panthers, finding that ball carrier and getting to him quick. They're going to turn it over on downs here. Standish Sterling's going to have the ball on about the 30. So the Blue Jay offense got across the 50 but couldn't keep it going. Shepherd D's turn to try to make a play here. We'll see if Standish goes back to that option offense or chucks one deep and gets that man coverage. Blue Jays are manned up wide. They go with the option, handoff up the middle. Standish Sterling runner drags 2 or 3 Blue Jays there. He gets about 8. It was a good run. That was Urbaniak on the carry. Gets about 8, so we'll have 2nd and 8. 2nd and 2, sorry. Panthers break the huddle. They got 2 wide, 2 backs. That same little wishbone option look. False start on the Panthers. Looks like that was on 20, Corey Phelps there. Of a legal motion. He was going on 2. Everybody else is going on 3. So that'll back him up. It'll be 2nd and 7. Later, the quarterback in here on defense too. He's all over the field. Plays a little safety, a little linebacker. Lynch and Andrew Gauthier are the cornerbacks. Seth Pfeiffer and Logan Buckner are the safeties. Option handoff. Who breaks the tackle? Breaks another tackle, gets the first down. An option handoff's tough to cover because you're not quite sure who has the ball till it's a little too late. Just a one-back set now. And they hand it off to that one back, and he gets nowhere. 3-4 Blue Jays in on the tackle. Later, Seth Pfeiffer and Uriah Main in there on the tackle too, I believe. So we got 2nd and 9 here. Two minutes left in the first quarter here. Standish 2nd 9 at about the 50, 49. Sorry, 45. Keep your draw. Tries to get outside. Makes one guy miss. Before he's brought down after about 6 or 7 by Travis Cochran. So it'll be 3rd and about 3, 3rd and 4. 3rd and a long 3, we'll call it. This would be a big stop for the Blue Jays. Panthers get the play call. All right, one back. Hands it off. Ooh, it makes the guy miss. That's Urbaniak for another first down. Guy's tough. So that'll be a first down for the Panthers. Looks like maybe one more play here before the end of the quarter, maybe two. Panthers staying with the one back look with Urbaniak and Oder. Raymond goes in motion. Keeper, but he throws it, and he's got an open receiver just outside the outstretched hands of Kenny Adrian. He had him open. It might have been a touchdown, but couldn't quite reel it in. Panthers there looked like they were on an option, and then he pulled back and let her rip. Same formation, one back. Raymond in the slot there. We'll see if he goes in motion again. Oh, breaking the lineup. We got some trickeration happening. And they try to run it up the middle behind no line, and it gets them maybe 3 or 4. That was an interesting one. So they broke the line apart there to try to see if Shepard's line would follow, and looked like the Blue Jays might have seen that one before. So we're looking at 2nd and 7, and it's going to be the end of the first quarter. So we'll come back to you in a minute here. 7-0 Panthers. Panthers ball on just their side of the 50. All right, we're back for the second quarter here. Flip the direction. Blue Jays playing defense on the left. Panthers heading that way. We got the one back set. Fake the handoff, spins around, rolling right. Blue Jays have him in the backfield, but he breaks a couple tackles, gets a first down. He is quick. It's Oder for about 30. They got some fast backs. That's quite the play. Faked the handoff, spun the other way, and the Blue Jays, I think, were all heading to the right, and he was headed left. So good on them to recover and stop the touchdown, but Standish gets up to the 17 real quick. Going back to the two-back set. Hand it off to one of them. Can't tell the number yet. Gets about a yard, maybe 2. That was Raymond, 14. That would be a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. One back set. They hand it off to 28. Only about a yard, maybe two. About a yard. Be 3rd and 6. Later on the tackle there. All right, 3rd and 5 on the 14. Got the single back. Looking to throw. He's got a guy. Oh, 14 Raymond in for the touchdown. Nice throw, nice catch. Nice score. Makes it 13-0 Panthers. We'll see if Neitzel comes on to kick that extra point again. Here's Neitzel looking to make it 14-0. That was a nice pass. Seems like they get open receivers when they want them. They stick to that option game, but throwing that pass in there makes it even that much harder to cover. Neitzel's lined up. Snap's good, holds good. Kick is good. The kid's got a leg. 14-0. Blue Jays need to make something happen quick, or this one could stay heading the wrong way for them. Shepherd honoring their cheerleaders here. Blue Jays have the same 3 back to receive. Pfeiffer, Buckley, and Lynch. Ten minutes left here in the second quarter. All right, here we go. Here's the kick. Line drive to Buckner. Breaks one, spins out of another one. Taken down about the 34. Nice little return there. Buckner, just a sophomore there, making his presence felt. See if this Blue Jay offense can wake up here. Looks like they got 3 wide, Lynch, 4 wide, Lynch, Gauthier, Myers, and Pfeiffer. Going to Lynch, just outside of the outstretched hand. Good coverage by 83 there. 83's a big boy, Kenny Adrian. Caught the first touchdown pass. I'm thinking he's 6'3", 6'4". Oh, we got an encroachment. All right. No play. We'll take that as a Blue Jay. Panthers fans are less than enthused about that one. So we'll go 1st and 5 here. Same formation, 4 wide. Lynch looking for, or later looking for someone. He's got Gauthier. Oh, intercepted. Looked like that would be Landon Jennings on the interception. Not what the Blue Jays needed there. So the Panthers will take over at the 47 after the interception. Looked like Later didn't quite get enough on that one. He had Gauthier back there, but behind the defense, but the pass did not make it there. Panthers back to the two backs next to Oder. Hands it off to 28, as we've seen. Gets maybe a yard or two. So it looks like 2nd and 9 here. He did pick up one. Going with the one-back set. Raymond in motion. Does the fake handoff, looking deep again. Got Raymond a little shorter of the deep man, but still that's 15 yards, and that's a first down. The Panther offense has looked pretty good the last couple of drives. Finding open receivers, keeping the Blue Jays honest on that option coverage. Going to be first down at like the 38. One back set, Raymond in the slot. Looking to pass to Adrian in the slant. Got him. Lynch on the tackle, though. Gets about 7 or 8, maybe. So it'll be 2nd and 2. Adrian coming out for a play. If I'm the Blue Jays, I'm thinking they're running this one. They took Calvin Johnson out. They're going up the middle. See if I can be Tony Romo here. Got the two-back set. Still got two guys split out wide. Yep. Keep it. Flag on the play. Mason Iseroth on the tackle. Officials trying to figure out what to do here. It's a penalty on the Panthers. I believe it was holding. He declined the penalty to make it 3rd and 5. This would be big for the Blue Jays to get a stop here. Panthers going 2 wide. Raymond in the slot. 1 in the backfield next to Oder. Ooh, with the fake end around. The screen pass to 28. He's got the first down. See if he can get more. Turns the corner. Gets upfield. Ooh, makes almost all the Blue Jay defenders miss. I believe that as Gauthier trips him up just before the goal line. That was a tricky little play. Faked the end around and then threw it to the back. That was Urbaniak once again. Adrian coming back in, it looks like. Oh, yep. See if they look for the big threat here. So we got 1st and goal on the 2. 2 guys in the backfield. Handed off to Urbaniak, and he's in for another touchdown. Panthers up 3 scores. 7:38 left in the second. Not great for the Blue Jays. Neitzel on to kick.
All right, I'm going to take camera 2.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 3 for 3 on those extra points. 21-0 Panthers midway through the second.
Camera 1.
Blue Jay offense better show something here.
Change the clock time. Good shot. And go to the right a little, or no, go to the left a little bit.
All right, we're back lining up the kick here.
11, John. Yeah, well, stay on camera 1 until you can catch him now, but you kind of follow him. All right, that's about.
Neitzel back, ready for the kickoff. Good kick, back to about the 5.
All right, yep, I'm taking 3.
Shepard coming this way on the return. Buckley tries to cut back, gets a couple. Gets out to about the 25. Got to the 26. Shepard honoring the class of 1967 today. Looks like the Blue Jays waiting for a lineman to come on. Patrick Ellison. Later's lined up in shotgun. Buckley next to him. Hands it off to Buckley. Cuts upfield, makes one guy miss. Tries to bounce it outside. Breaks it, makes another guy miss. Gets past the first down line and gets about 17. Good run there by Josh Buckley, senior running back. Good use of the stiff arm.
Follow the ball. You're doing fine.
So we'll have a first down here for the Blue Jays at the 46. Later look to pass. Oh. Throws one into the ground. Oh, we got a flag on the play. There might be PI on big Adrian there.
That right there. Good. Zoom in. Stay on him if he moves. Zoom out a little
Officials discussing the play. Look like doing a little bit after the play. They called defensive holding there.
All right, take camera 1. You get ready for the play, Amber. Good job.
Blue Jays will gladly accept that penalty. See if that can spark up the offense a little bit. Blue Jays just across the 50 here. First down. Later back to pass. Going deep left side. He's got Lynch. Beat the defender, and he can't quite haul it in. I don't know if he didn't see that one quite into his hands or what. Looked like he had it. He had his defender beat. Might have been thrown just a bit outside too. So we'll have 2nd and 10 here. Later back in shotgun. Oh, it's going to be a false start. Lynch jumped the gun a little there. He knew it right as he did it. So we'll move him back 2nd and 15. So we were across the 50. They are back the other way. Later to pass. Got Lynch on the slant. Nice catch. Way to hold on to it with a guy right on him. He gets about 10 or 11. Blue Jays going a little no huddle here, getting the play in. 3rd and 5 here for the Blue Jays. This would be big if they can convert here. 4 wide. Fakes the handoff. Looking for that slant again. Ooh, he throws it just behind Andrew Gauthier there. Had him open, but he kind of hurried that one just a touch. So it'll be 4th and 5. But they are going to punt here. 4th and 5 on their side of the 50. You'd think they might go for it here considering the state of the game, but they got Jacob Hahn back to punt. Urbaniak back. He's been dangerous.
Oh, you're good. That guy.
Hahn gets some air under this one. Good punt. Bounces about the 20. Just bounces sideways. It'll be down right there about the 20. Shepherd defense out there now. See if they can stop this scoring streak. Panthers are going to hit him with a good dose of that option run here. They do have Adrian out here. He's been dangerous. Panthers from their 20. Raymond goes in motion. They fake the handoff. Oder up the middle. Keeps it. Uh-oh. He's gone for 20 or 30. Breaks one tackle. Oh, fumble. Blue Jays strip it from behind. We'll see who comes up with it. Blue Jays players think they got it. That'd be a big defensive play there. Great way to not give up on the play by the Blue Jay defense, and they take over. Breathe a little sign of life into this Blue Jay crowd also. So Oder had about, I don't know, maybe 50 yards there and coughed it up. So Blue Jay offense takes over. See if they can sustain a drive here. 4 wide once again. Later in shotgun. Blue Jay, Buckley next to him. Low snap, picks it up. Looking left. Lynch beats his defender, and he's gone. See if he can outrun this defense. Cuts back to the left, and he scores. Blue Jay touchdown. Later to Lynch for 70 yards. Big play. He'd had his defender beat that last time. They just couldn't quite make the connection. That time, Later found him, and Lynch did the rest in for the touchdown. Nice throw, nice catch, nice score. Seems to have woke up the Blue Jay faithful on the home side of the stands. Kyle Gates in here to kick the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Oh, and it's blocked. Number 3 in there, Oder, the quarterback. So 21-6 here. A little under 6 minutes left in the first half.
Seth a little bit. Is Seth doing the third quarter?
Blue Jays kicking off here after their first score. They go with the low squib kick, picked up by one of the up man for the Panthers. I think that's 8, Jennings, the guy with the interception earlier. Blue Jay defense finds him pretty quick. He's down just maybe right around the 30-yard line.
All right, team number 1. So no, we just get the 2 cameras set up so we can get like a man and that stuff. And like I'm gonna stream and record halftime.
Panther offense back on the field. Going with the 2-back set. Raymond in motion. We've seen this before. Handed off to him. Good tackle there by the Blue Jays. A lot of traffic. Couldn't tell who took him down. He got about 2. Seth Pfeiffer on the tackle. So 2nd and 8 here.
I know the clock is like exactly perfect, and I don't know how I did it, but I'm not questioning it.
Go with the fake handoff. He looks to pitch. Oh, and he finally does pitch with the late pitch. Oh, and he runs out of bounds. So we'll have about 3rd and 9 here. He looks like he might have lost one on the pitch. Timeout, Standish Sterling. So timeout here for the Panthers. Trying to finish this half off right, see if they can march down the field and put another one in. Blue Jay defense trying to figure out this option attack. All right, we're back after the timeout. Standish back in one of their 2 offensive sets. They seem to work. They got the 2 wide. Raymond in the slot. No motion this time. Going straight option pitch. Adrian on the block outside. Standish guy can't quite turn the corner. Way to come from the backside by the Shepherd defense there. I think that was Buckner. It'll be 4th down here. About 4 yards. Thinking the Panthers will be punting this one. It'd be a good time for the Blue Jays to try to put one in before halftime. That'd be a big boost. They got Lynch and Buckner back. Standish with the odd punt formation. Shepherd came after it, couldn't quite get it. Not a great punt, sky high, but takes a good Shepherd bounce, and Shepherd will take over about the 46. So good field position. They got some time here. If I'm them, I'm looking Lynch long again. Blue Jays huddling up here. Blue Jays with the 4 wide. Ooh, we got a flag. Somebody jump. Somebody jumped. We got a false start. Shepherd coaching staff not agreeing. So it'll move it back to 1st and 15. So Blue Jays looking to do something here on 1st and 15. Later QB draw. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and about the same. Somebody's down on the play. Got a Blue Jay down. That's 56, Danny Sickles maybe? Danny looks to be limping a little. Patrick Ellison will come in for him here. So 2nd and 15 here for the Blue Jays after the injury. Looks like he might have hurt his ankle, or I won't try to play doctor. Clock is running. 2nd and 15. Later back to pass. Looking for that Lynch deep ball again. And it was actually Seth Pfeiffer over there on that side this time. Later kind of just threw it to the spot. No one was there. We'll have 3rd and 15 now. Blue Jays need to make something out of this here. Get the play in from the side. Third and 15, later back to pass, getting pressured. Oh, and about 3 Panthers come in and take him down in the backfield for a big sack. That one's going to hurt the Blue Jays. So we'll have 4th and a mile. We'll see Jacob Hahn out there to boot it deep here. Panthers with the ever elusive Urbaniak back. Hahn with the low line drive. Looks like that one might have went off the side of his foot. Gets a nice roll. And it's going to be down to about the 34. 2:51 left in the first half. Blue Jays would like to stop him again and then see if they get one back before half. Panthers in the one back set. Hand it off to 28. He gets nowhere. Nice tackle there by big Trevor Reed. Trevor Reed's about twice the height of that kid. Trevor Reed goes 6'5", 290. Urbaniak, don't have the heights and weights right here, but he's 5'7", 160, so a bit of a difference there. 2nd and 9. Oder back to pass, looking right, and that was Connor Gordon, the tight end, out for a pass. Hadn't seen that yet, but can't complete it. So we'll have 3rd and 9 now. a timeout here. 3rd and 9. Panthers want to make sure they set something up here.
Third place, the sophomores. The second place vote goes to the seniors. The freshman competition. Good job,
In a game outside of the game here, the freshmen have won the 2017 homecoming float battle. I'm sure all teams played hard. Standish going with the line shift again. They're all eligible. They got the receivers back, and someone messed that up. Oh, Coach Ferenczi didn't like the look of that. He called timeout.
Shepherd chapter of the Business Professional America will be hosting the Shepherd Arts and Crafts Show in the high school gym facility on November 18th.
Gom. Good work.
I did like 2 things.
All right, we're back after the timeout. See if the Panthers drew up something good, because you draw up plays still. Ooh, going 3 wide. Haven't seen this one yet. They might be doing the line shift thing again. Yep, there it is. They were stuck in their ways here. They're doing this regardless. Blue Jays seem to be lined up good. Back to pass. Oh, looking for the screen, but Odor's pressured. Easy pick here if they want it. Great defense there. Andrew Gauthier on the pick. Not sure why Oder tossed that one up there. The Blue Jays take over with a couple minutes left in the half here, about the 45. So Blue Jay offense comes back here. 2 minutes left. See if they can get one. Later on the rollout. Throwing it deep to Lynch. Got him. Oh, and he just off his fingertips. Looked like he had him, but Lynch, I think, was trying to keep his feet in bounds while he's trying to see that one in. So 2nd and 10 here. Just under 2 now. That was a good look by Leader, but couldn't quite haul it in. Blue Jays break the huddle. Going 4 wide. Later takes a snap, looking back to pass again. We get pressured by one, he evades it, steps out of another one. Later makes something out of nothing at least, gets about 2. Clock's running, so they're going to have to hustle it up. But, man, he looked like he was sacked for about a loss of 8 or 9. So we got 3rd and 7 here. Later rolling out to the right. Looking for Lynch. Oh, almost picked off. 14, Raymond there. Seen him on the other side of the ball. So 4th and 7. The Blue Jays back to punt. So we'll see Big Jacob Hahn back here again, see if he can get one a little deeper in the last one. Baniak back to receive. Hahn takes a snap. That's a better one. Gets the layer under this one. Lands about the 25. Rolls to about the 14, maybe the 13. Just over a minute left. Shepherd defense been playing a little better here. That'll hold them in at least for the time being. Oder rolling out, looking to pass, and now he's going to tuck it and run. Big block there by a Panther. Oder gets about 7 or 8. There's a flag laid on the play. I don't know if they didn't like the look of that block. Ooh. Blue Jay kid gets up a little wobbly. What was that? Bobby Shukate. They better hope he's seeing straight up there. Penalty on the Panthers is going to move him back here. Half the distance to the goal, so they'll be back at the maybe the 6. Nope, sorry, the 8. Panther Raymond cuts back, finds a block. Seth Pfeiffer on the tackle as they go out of bounds. Going to be about 3rd and 3 maybe. Can't see where they're going to mark it. Oh, about 3rd and 5. All right, 2nd and 5. Oh, bad snap by the Panthers. Raymond just falls on it. Not sure why Oder wasn't back there. Shepherd takes a timeout. It's going to be 3rd and a mile here. 3rd and 17 on about the 5. See if the Blue Jays can get one more stop here before the half. Maybe make something happen on the defensive end. So we'll have 3rd and 17 from the 5 after the timeout here. See if the Blue Jays bring a little pressure here. And we'll see if Oder's back there at QB again. They had Raymond back there. Might have been the cause of concern. This timeout is taking a while. All right, here we go. They broke the huddle. Panthers back with Oder, the signal caller. Raymond going in motion as he does. Takes a snap. QB draw. Oh, he cuts up middle. We got a flag behind the play, though. It looks like it might be a hold. He does get the first down. There's a gang of Blue Jays on the tackle. We'll see what that flag was. Clock is stopped here. So we'll replay 3rd down, moving back just a bit more, about the 2 or 3. Someone called timeout. Shepard called timeout. We are not ready for this half to be over, apparently. So another timeout here for the Blue Jays. I believe that is their last one. So should be able to get this last 21 seconds over here in a play or two. Blue Jay defense has played much better in the second quarter. The strip on the big play and then the interception on that forced pass, those are big plays. They just got to capitalize on offense to make something out of it. So here we are back from the timeout. Shepard D is ready. Panthers in the, looks like being the two-back set with Adrian off to this side. Hinckley on the other side. They haven't gone to him yet tonight. It looked like we had a little clock malfunction. They had to get that thing back in the right spot. It's back to 27, I believe, where it should be. Refs are still waiting. All right, looks like we're good to go now. Oder with two backs, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, tries to go up the middle, breaks several tackles, gets him out of the danger area there, and gets up to maybe the 10. So Standish will punt here before the half. It's going to be 4th and 12 here. So we got Buckner and Lynch back. It'd be huge if they could run this one back. Get the punt away. Not a very good punt. Oh, and it goes out of bounds at like the 25. The Blue Jays will have a shot here. 13 seconds left. See what Later and company can do here. All right, we've got Lynch and Gauthier on this side. Seth Pfeiffer on the other side. I would think Later would be looking to throw here. Low snap, picks it up, looking to throw, gets pressured, steps up. We got a flag on the play. Later's takeoff running. He's going to get a few here before he's pushed out of bounds. About the 17-yard line. Just a couple seconds left here in the half. I'm guessing a hold. Holding Shepard. So we'll get one more play out of this half, I think. So they're backed up to the 36 here. This gets fast. All right, so one last shot, 5 wide for the Blue Jays. Later looking right, getting a little pressure, get taken down from behind, and that'll end the half. Go to halftime 21-6, Panthers up. They will receive the second half kick, so we'll catch you in a few.
Shepherd High School is proud to present Shepherd High School is proud to present the homecoming court of 2017. Representing the freshman class of 2021 are Zach Bindley. Zach is the son of Jerry and Sarah Bindley. He has 3 siblings, Annika, Kyle, and Joel. Zach participates in football, basketball, golf, and powerlifting. Outside of school, he also participates in 4-H. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with his family, golfing with his brothers, and hanging out with friends. And Chloe Smith. Chloe is the daughter of Shane and Kimberly Smith. Chloe has a little brother Caleb and a twin sister Rebecca. She participates in volleyball and plans on playing basketball. She is also the vice president of the freshman class. In her free time, she enjoys drawing, reading, playing basketball, running, and riding horses. Representing the sophomore class of 2020 are Daniel Sickles. Danny is the son of Doug and Julie Sickles. He has 2 siblings, a younger sister Ellie and a younger brother Anderson. Danny participates in football, basketball, track, young life, and student council. In his free time, he enjoys hanging out with his friends and camping with his family. And Miss Janelle Judge. Janelle is the daughter of Tim and Rhonda Judge. She has 1 brother, Thomas. Janelle participates in volleyball, basketball, student improvement team, and the Ladies program. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with family and friends, shopping, and eating cheesy potatoes. Representing the junior class of 2019 are Benny Muggenberg. Ben is the son of Terry and Flory Muggenberg. He has 3 siblings, Abby, Nick, and Ellie. Ben participates in cross country and track and field. In his free time, he likes playing video games with Dustin and hanging out with Haley. And Haley Hagenauer. Haley is the daughter of Doug and Lisa Hagenauer. She has 2 brothers, Brent and Bryce. Haley participates in cross country, track and field, student council, and science club. In her spare time, she runs even more, draws, and reads. Representing the senior class of 2018 are Seth Piper. Seth is the son of Christy Piper and the late George Piper. He has 3 brothers, Riley, Wesley, and Tom. Seth participates in football, powerlifting, and track. He also takes dual enrollment classes, is a student mentor, and participates in the Ladies program. In his free time, he enjoys listening to music and hanging out with his friends. His high school highlight was when he was voted to be on the homecoming court. His future plans are to attend a trade school and become an electrician, or go to CMU and become a sports broadcaster. And Miss Gentry Brown. Gentry is the daughter of Kevin Brown and Julie Berger. Her siblings are Ashley and Dan Foster, Colby and Jordan Monroe, Josie and Gracie. Gentry participates in HOSA, which is a Health Occupation Students of America, 4-H and Science Club. In her spare time, she enjoys spending time with family and friends, traveling and babysitting Kindle and Warren Klein. Gentry's high school highlight being on the homecoming court for her best friend. Her future plans are to attend a 4-year university to obtain a degree in nursing. Mr. Michael Rader. Michael is the son of Josh and Liz Rader. He has 2 sisters, Sarah and Anna. Michael participates in football, basketball, and youth group. In his free time, Michael enjoys hunting, fishing, disc golfing, and hanging out with his friends and family. His high school highlight was scoring 5 total touchdowns against Swan Valley this year. Michael's future plans are to attend CMU and pursue a career as a DNR. And with him is Gracie Grimm. Gracie is the daughter of Shane Grimm and Susie Gibson. Racing participates in volleyball and is a member of the ladies group. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with her friends, running, and spending time with her family. When asked about her high school highlights, she said it was again playing on this year's volleyball team. Her future plans are to attend college. Also representing the senior class are Owen Luckenberg. Owen is the son of Tony and Holly Luckenberg. He has one brother, Seth, and one sister, Kelsey. Owen participates in cross country and baseball. In his free time, he enjoys farming, snowboarding, hunting, and fishing. Owen's high school highlight is going to Bob Evans, the pavement and stone in the Indiana Ducks. His future plan is to attend Florida State University and become a pharmacist. And this is Larissa Salisbury. Larissa is the daughter of David and Dawn Salisbury. She has a sister, Cheyenne, Leo, and one brother, Jeremiah Salisbury. Larissa participates in volleyball, track and field, rotary and football, language arts, and national society and tourism. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with her friends. Her high school highlight is getting involved in football and qualifying for the state meet. Her future plans are to attend college and become a dietitian. We would like to welcome back last year's queen, Danella Lawson, and King Joey Youngkin. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 Homecoming King is Seth Pugler. The 2017 Homecoming Queen is Miss Gracie Grimm. Your 2017 Homecoming Court and attendance. Shepherd High School Student Council would like to thank all those who helped make Homecoming 2017 a success. Special thanks to all of the classes and advisors for many hours spent in preparation for this year's Homecoming activity. Freshman class advisor is Ms. Carol Hall. Sophomore class advisors are Judy Sickles and Lisa Travis. Junior class advisors are Mr. Mike Hall and Mr. Mike Rowe. Class advisors are Mrs. Glenn Range and Mrs. Judy Miller. Special thanks is extended to the parents and community that were involved in the homecoming event. The Shepherd Pride School is an inspiration to all our students and staff. Student Council would also like to thank Mr. Passanapa, Mrs. Gauthier, and all of our supporting teachers for their help and participation all week. Black Lion and Casino for the donation of backpack. And finally, a huge thank you to all the individuals who donated their time and resources to make homecoming 2017. 17, homecoming, Grand Marshal, is Mrs. Deborah Walker. Upon graduating from senior, she started teaching, coaching, and directing theater in 1978 at Southgate Aquinas High School, where she graduated. In 1982, she and her husband Dave moved to Florida to Shepherd, where he accepted an administrative position. She took over the high school theater program and occasionally something came up. In 1994, she accepted a special education teaching position at Shepherd High School. After 9 years of teaching special education, she decided to switch to elementary and physical education. This could not be her favorite teaching position at all. She retired 2 years ago and continues to direct the theater program at Insight PT. In fact, she is directing the Stephen Sondheim Into the Woods in February. Deb has been married for nearly 40 years to her best friend Dave. He is a retired minister and enjoys working at Paul. She has 4 children who are all graduated from Shepherd High School. Aaron, wife, and 7 years. Aaron is one of the veterans who works in Congratulations, Deb, and thanks for all.
All right, we're back here, almost over with halftime. Joining me for the second half is BJ Tomanek. BJ, nice to have you here.
Thanks, Wyatt.
So we were going over the first half with Mr. Tomanek and saw a lot of option from the Panthers. But when they threw, they seemed to have some success too, and that was keeping Shepherd's defense kind of guessing.
You were saying there wasn't a lot of variation in plays, but what they did was working pretty well.
Yep, they had the 2 backs next to Oder back there. They were handing off to one of them, or he was keeping it, and it was causing a little difficulty for the Blue Jays to find the ball carrier. It seemed like they were either getting big plays or they weren't getting much, though. So if the Blue Jays can hold them to the not getting much part, then that's a success. But yeah, they'd air it out once in a while to big Adrian there. Same for the Blue Jays, really. There's not a lot of variation. They were QB keeper or pass.
And the first quarter was a little sloppy, not a lot of progress, but all the scoring happened in the second mainly?
Yeah, the end of the first maybe, and then the beginning of the second. But, yeah, the first few drives were 3 and out, or 3 and out, and maybe a penalty and a first down. The first Blue Jay first down was because of a penalty. I do remember that.
And then who receives the ball to open the second half?
The Panthers will get the ball, yep. So we'll see if they can keep that offense going. They put up 21. They also have a kicker, that Neitzel. I'd like to see a field goal try from them because he was putting those extra points into the track. So
Gotcha.
Kind of cool to see.
So with a 21-6 lead, it's for the Panthers. It's probably pretty important for the Blue Jays to get a stop on this first possession.
Yeah, I would agree. They kind of ended the second half playing really good defense, so maybe that'll roll over to the second half. Maybe they figured some stuff out, kind of figured out who's the ball carriers. We got the band running the 100 here.
Blue Jays need to maybe draw off this homecoming energy, right?
Yeah, that honestly in the first quarter wasn't a whole lot of that either because of the way the game was going, but we got a big stop off of a fumble recovery and then the Johnny Lynch touchdown, and the crowd kind of woke up after that, and they were definitely more into it after that. So I think maybe the halftime festivities got them going a little bit too. So looks like both teams are going over last-minute observations.
Yeah, the clock has been put back to 12 minutes, so they should be getting going pretty soon here. The Panthers are taking the field in their kickoff return alignment. Shepard's yet to head out to the field.
As has been the case the whole game, the Panthers have Urbaniak back there to receive. He's been their main ball carrier. And there's 83 Adrian here on this side up front. That's been their wideout.
Yeah, he definitely has maybe a little height advantage. Creates some mismatches.
Yeah, for sure. He was being guarded by Johnny Lynch, and I bet he has 6 inches on him, or at least 4.
Never know with high school football if it's going to be a normal kickoff every time. I think they're always a little questionable.
Yep, we've seen some squibs. We've seen a couple normal kickoffs, but we'll see.
And
they go with the onside, and I think the Panthers came up with it, but worth a shot for the Blue Jays.
Man, you might be able to call me Tony Romo with calling the plays like that. I'll try not to call every play.
I do believe I also made this reference in the first half on calling it a QB keeper. So, yes, we're the all-knowing Tony Romo here.
Yeah. So the Panthers do retain the ball after the onside kick, and so they'll have good field position.
Yep, just across the 50 here. So starting with the 2-back set, Raymond on the slot. We'll see if he comes in motion, as has been the case. Got Adrian on the other side. No motion here. He keeps it. Oder gets basically nothing, maybe even loses a yard or 2. Way to stretch out that D by the Blue Jays.
He's tackled by a host of Blue Jays. It looked like Pfeiffer and Buckner were in on the tackle with a couple more, so gang tackling happening on the first play.
I do think Blue Jays D needs to just keep preparing for that, because that is 75 to 80% of their offense. If they can keep the corners on the receivers and everybody else looking for that ball carrier, that'll keep them in it. All right, same set for the Panthers. Oder takes a snap, low snap, taking it himself, getting a block from running back, turns upfield. Ooh, good tackle. That could look like it could have went farther, but looked like that was maybe Maine on the tackle.
And it was definitely a designed quarterback run play there, where gets the running back in there to be an extra blocker, so they got the numbers there.
Looking at 3rd and 5 here. This would be a big stop for the Blue Jays. Might be in 4-down territory too here. We'll see. Both teams were punting in this situation in the first half, even the Blue Jays. So we'll see. Keeps it, looks to throw. He threw behind him. Pfeiffer on the breakup. Not sure he had a whole lot to do with it, but
throw was a little bit behind 14 Raymond, and it looked like Raymond wasn't expecting it either. So
hadn't seen him go out for many passes in the first half. So looks like Panthers are punting. So we got the dual punt return of Lynch and Buckner back. Lined up to punt. They're in their all standing up punt formation, as they have been.
It's unique.
Ooh, Gauthier almost got to that one. Decent punt still.
Ooh.
Takes a nice little last bounce for the Panthers. Down to about the 14, maybe 15.
Yep, looks like the Blue Jays will take over at about the 15-yard line. So with that bounce in the Panther favor, it ended up being a pretty good punt and field position choice.
Yep. And their defense, except for 1 or 2 big plays, has looked pretty good. I mean, they gave up the one to Lynch. Lynch had him burned on a play before that, but couldn't quite haul it in. But other than that, they've been bottling up. Later's had a few nice runs, but overall, they've been able to contain him. So let's see if Blue Jays mix it up at all in the second half. Sticking with the 4-wide shotgun look, Buckley in the backfield. Later takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, falls forward, maybe almost back to the line of scrimmage.
Yes, if he's lucky, gets back to the line of scrimmage and 2nd and 10.
So the times the pass plays worked, they had Lynch by himself on the far side. Looks like he's lined up over here kind of in the slot. Well, maybe a little difference here. They got Pfeiffer over there by himself with Adrian on him. Maybe he can get around big Adrian over there. Fake the hand. Oh, he does hand it off to Buckley. Buckley makes one miss, tries to bounce it outside. Way to hold on there by, looked like that's number 8, Landon Jennings, who had the interception in the first half.
So second down play that gets him maybe a half a yard, maybe a yard. So not much ground being gained right now. Got a single wide receiver over here this time.
So we got Lynch lined up on with Jennings on him. That was a good matchup in the first half. Later can't find anything. Looks to try to come forward, but he gets sacked in the backfield. Big defensive stop there for the Panthers. That was 46 on the sack. Colin Morrell, junior linebacker. So it's going to be punt time for the Blue Jays. Jacob Hahn back to punt. We'll see how this goes. We've seen all sorts of punts from him in the first half. He's had a few good ones. He's had a few line drives. He makes it interesting, that's for sure.
Yeah. This will be my first experience with this. Not
bad.
Not a lot of
That's
airtime.
Yep. Oh, makes a guy go back for it. Oh, but he breaks a couple tackles. Takes him down just short of the 40. That was Urbaniak, I believe.
So with the punt and the field position battle here, they picked up 8 yards on that.
Yeah.
We're
back
trade.
to where we were, basically.
Yep. With the defense that look like Standish have, you can understand why they're content with punting there.
So the Panthers take over the one-back set here. There goes Raymond in motion. I knew it was happening. And they don't give it to him. Oder keeps it, breaks several tackles, dragging a guy, gets that first down, I do believe. Yep. Gets about maybe 13.
Looks like Buckner with the tackle there, hanging on, getting pulled.
Yeah. Way to hang on and stop him from getting more, but nice run there by Oder. He's carved him up through the middle. So we got 1st and 10 here on the 30, 25, 26. Despite what the scoreboard says. I'm thinking they stay with the run game here. Oh, we got a false start maybe?
I would think so. Looks like it's going to be on the right guard. So it'll be backed up to 1st and 15 for the Standish Sterling Panthers.
With the all-important 50-50 ticket being read off now. I'm not a winner once again. BJ?
I didn't buy a ticket, so.
You don't weigh in, you can't wrestle. All right, one back set once again. Raymond in the slot, no motion. Keeping it, look to pitch maybe.
Looks like they were trying to set up that speed option, but the quarterback decided he didn't like the look of the pitch. So he kept the ball, didn't really gain too many yards, maybe 2 yards there.
First half he did that, faked the pitch, ran upfield, and then still pitched it after they
cleared the first wave.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, they got 4 or 5 out of it, but. So we're still second in quite a few here, 15. Oder back to pass, getting pressured, rolls out, keeping it. Look to tuck, but
there could be a penalty.
Yeah.
Up here, that doesn't look like they're gonna call it. Just look like it could potentially
penalty
be.
all day in the Big Ten.
Yeah. Yes.
So Oder keeps it, and I don't know if he got maybe a yard. Looked to throw, but looked like good secondary coverage there by the defense. So, yeah, we're 3rd and 13 here. Shepherd defense playing pretty well.
Well, I'm curious if they can gain a couple yards. You wanted to see the field goal kicker.
I do.
This could
Neitzel.
potentially be it. I mean, if they could get to the 25, they'd have a 42-yard field goal. So
he looked like he could put one of those through the way he's kicking the first half. And they're going to pass again. Going over the top, over the middle. He's got a receiver. Can he hold on?
Oh.
He can't quite hold on. Good defense there at the last second there by Lynch, I believe.
Yes.
Broke it up.
Yeah, he had it in the hands, and Lynch came across and was able to knock it out. Otherwise, that was going to be a touchdown.
Right, probably tough catch trying to go straight over the top like that. Nice play, but not quite. Oh, so let's see what they do here on 4th down.
It doesn't look like you're getting
nope.
what you wanted here. I think they're gonna go for it.
Looks like it. I think they know their defense is playing good too. I think they're okay if they don't get it here. They think that anyway. We'll see what happens. Sticking with the one back set. It's kind of their passing formation. Maybe they'll go to Adrian over there, but they're kind of playing off. Oh, and they go with the fake end around. Oder's in trouble. Tries to cut up field. That's exactly what the Shepherd defense wanted. Head in the back that way.
Big time defensive stop there. They weren't fooled by the misdirection or the fake handoffs or anything. So good discipline on the defense there.
A couple guys in there on that one look like Uriah Main and Travis Cochran. Travis just a sophomore. Nice tackle. Blue Jay offense takes over. We'll see if Michael Lader can make something happen here. Got 4 wide. Myers, Lynch, Pfeiffer, and Gauthier. Lynch in motion. Fake the handoff, throwing the slant to Gauthier. He gets maybe 2 on the catch.
Defender is draped on him as he caught the ball.
Score update for you if you're watching at home. Clemson is losing to Syracuse. All right, so 2nd and 9 here for the Blue Jays. Helping the completion percentage out for later. Blue Jays stay 4 wide, but they're stacking it up here on this side.
Stacking the trips.
Wonder if they go screen to Lynch here. Nope, QB keeper for later.
Trying to use it maybe as a decoy or set it up for later.
Right, get it later.
Yes.
It's a 3rd and 8 here. Blue Jays need a chunk play here. Maybe something to get this crowd back into it. I don't hear a lot happening out there.
Nope. Maybe they're just thinking about what play will be called next. You know,
they're trying to Tony Romo it.
Yeah.
Sorry, BJ Tomanek.
Yeah. Well, they got trips again. Not stacked though.
A little different formation. Looking at this out. He's looking for Lynch long, but he doesn't have him. He's going to keep it. Later cuts up field, gets maybe a yard, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4th and 8, and the Blue Jays going to have to punt again, I think.
It's going to be Jacob Hahn time. Urbaniak back. Wonder if he can break one of these loose. He's got some wheels. Although they haven't really given him many good punts to cover. Ooh, line drive, but
it's going to bounce.
Traveled a ways. Oh,
nice.
Not the greatest Shepherd bounce. Be down to like the 29.
With that, the last play, the last possession for the Panthers, they kind of gave up the field position battle, and now the Blue Jays gain a little back, and so we'll see what happens here. This seems similar to the first quarter where these first couple drives aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, it was a big play. I think it was a big run by the Panthers that kind of broke it open. We'll see if that happens again. Going with the 2-back set. This is a little bit what we saw earlier. See if they run a little option. So 14, Raymond keeps it. Breaks 1 tackle. Makes a nice cut up field. Gets about 5 or 6.
Yep, looks about accurate. It'd be second and 4, maybe second and 5.
That was Nolan Raymond on the carry, senior.
Seemed like his run to the left there was not really open. He broke that first tackle, which gained himself some yards after contact, you know.
Yeah, looked like he was down about the line of scrimmage, and he stepped out of it. Same formation here.
The Blue Jays don't have any safeties deep.
That's how it's been all game. Manned up on the receivers and playing that run, I believe. And it worked out that time. Good tackle there by Cochran again. He's tough. He goes 5'7", 150, but he's playing a little bigger than that.
Blue Jays really trusting that Lynch can cover the receiver, number 12 over here, Hinckley, one-on-one, because they don't have any over-the-top help.
It's worked because I haven't said that kid's name yet. So, but I think they might be a little more worried about Gauthier on the other side on Adrian.
Gotcha.
But Gauthier's got some height, so he can maybe play with that guy. Third and 4 here. This will be another big stop, see if they can get a little better field position. Oder back to throw, looking deep.
That's going to be thrown out of bounds.
Yep, no one's catching that one.
Raymond was the intended receiver, but the ball was thrown at least 5-6 yards out of bounds, and no chance there.
So the Panthers turn to punt. Neitzel, this is where I wanted to see him, but not. This is who I wanted to see, but not doing this.
Oh, he punts as well?
He does. Man of many talents. Also plays a little corner, I believe. The double punt returners back here. Buckner and Lynch. Lynch in the white socks, the tall white socks. There's a snap. Ooh, short punt.
Yeah, that punt.
It's gonna baby cross the 50. Ooh, and bounces back the other way. That's a big one for the Blue Jays. They'll start on their side of the 50.
That's about a 12-yard punt there.
See if they can make something out of this field position.
So far in the second half, we've seen 1 first down with the Panthers. Blue Jays no first downs yet, so they need to get something established here.
And there's 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 2:50. So this crowd is ready to see something happen. All right, Later takes the shotgun snap. They got the stack set on that side. Later keeps it. Breaks through the first line of defense. Gets through the first down.
There we go.
There we go. There's a 15-yard run the Blue Jays needed to see. Maybe 14.
Yeah, he was definitely keeping that right from the go, and he exploded through the hole.
Good blocking. They got free through that first line.
Slipped the one tackle that was about halfway through the run. He was able to break one tackle.
So we'll have 1st and 10 on the 28. Same formation, stacked up on the far side. Later keeps it again through the middle after the fake handoff. Another first down, drags a couple people inside the 15. Later makes sure everyone knows he got the first down.
So they either noticed something in the last couple drives that middle read option's open if the quarterback keeps it, but
I think by staying 4 wide, the Panthers are thinking pass because that's what basically happened every time the first half, and so they're spread out. They got
the stack going
takes
over
3
there.
defenders over there too, so there's a little opening there. Same thing, another keeper, patient Later there, found the hole.
Well, if you're watching and you watch that play, Later's faking that handoff, but he's not reading, like he's not meshing it at all. So therefore, it's a designed quarterback run all the way. He's not placing the ball in the pocket, and so the defense. I'm guessing the defense would pick up on that eventually, but
2nd and 7 here. The Blue Jays, I think, are just going to keep riding what works here.
It's working. It's gaining yards.
And eventually they will hand that off maybe in that might work too. Back to throw, looking for Lynch on the slant. Got him, and he's in for the touchdown after the fight at the goal line. Nice catch, nice finish.
Very good pass there, right on in stride.
From the press box, I had a good view of that, and great route by Lynch to break inside of that defender. So Blue Jays can cut it to 1 here.
One possession.
Score. Yes. They're down 9 currently.
So it looks like they're going to go for the extra point.
Yep, their first one was blocked, so we'll see if Kyle Gates can get a little air under this one. All right, Lynch is the holder, it looks like. Got it down. Gates gets this one up. That one looked better. Good kick.
Right through the uprights that time.
Coaching staff is excited. A little excitement to this crowd.
Understandable.
Oh,
They've gone 3 quarters with 1 touchdown and not a lot of first downs, so that drive was successful.
So they'll look to rely on that defense again. So far, so good in the second half, but got help with that punt, too. That was a big play, the 12-yard punt.
Yes.
Shepard had to go 45 yards instead of 80.
Yeah. Couple good runs there by the quarterback, and then that set up the pass.
That was an all Michael Later drive. He's a tough kid. Had a knee injury a few weeks ago. He missed a couple games, and he's back and looks fine to me. Johnny Lynch also to be recognized on the touchdown catch.
Yep. They're gonna, I'd imagine, with that swing of momentum, they're gonna probably kick it deep, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
They don't want to give up field position, and
right.
Their defense has been playing pretty good. So
Buckner to kick, goes with the squib to the up man. That's Raymond. Watch out, he's quick on offense. Good tackle. 22 there. Chance Heimbaugh. With
a sure tackle there.
Good tackle by Mr. Heimbaugh. So Standish Sterling starts in pretty good field position, but we'll see if they can move it all. Panthers come out on offense. Let's see which of the formations they're in. They're in the double back set. They're called a wishbone or a wing tee or one of them.
That's not a wing tee.
Right.
Wishbone, yeah.
They're handed off to 28, and he plows forward, man.
Good forward momentum there, and had a couple linemen there leading the way.
For 5'7", 160, he used all of that 160.
Yeah, well, he did have number 76, and
he had some blockers.
We don't have heights or weights for their guys.
I got a few of them. 76 goes 6'3", 240. So.
All right, so he had a couple guys plowing away for him, and so they got a short 2nd and 3. This will maybe be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Yep. Same formation. I do notice the Blue Jays are playing off that receiver over there, give him a little cushion. They hand it off again to Urbaniak, gets the first down, makes a couple guys miss, finally taken down by
number 65.
65, Mason Iserhoff. He's all over the place on defense usually.
Running back number 28, Urbaniak, was very shifty on that run, right? It didn't look like a lot was open, and kind of just made a 10-yard gain out of that. Looks like he's taking a breather over there, but I don't think they're going to call another play if they don't have to. Maybe they'll. They don't look like they're in any kind of rush.
They're not hurrying now. They're hanging out.
And the back official's not warning them of short time, so looks like they'll take it to the 4th.
So head to the 4th quarter, 21-13, one-score ball game, but Panthers got an offense and first down, so they're going to try to keep that ball moving.
Well, I mean, if you're the Blue Jays here headed into the 4th, you got to think we need a big stop because they've got the momentum on offense. And if you're the Panthers, they probably are thinking if they can chew some time and score, it's got to be close to a done deal.
Yeah. Up 2 scores in this game seems like quite a bit. So Yeah, we'll see if they come out and do anything different. I kind of think they're just going to keep running the ball.
What I've noticed on this drive, they haven't done a lot of the read option or any of the misdirection. It just seems to be powering forward. Like that way, the Blue Jay defense can't get back in the backfield.
Yep. All right, so it looks like we're back here. Panthers heading to the left now. Does look like they got Lynch on Adrian now over here. Panthers in the same two-back set. Quick handoff to 14 Raymond.
For about a 4-yard gain, it looks like.
Looked like he might break that tackle, but he kind of got tripped up there. That was Iseroth, I think, again.
Yeah, Iseroth got him with a little arm tackle there.
So 2nd and 6. 5. Looks like 6 to me.
Yeah.
Same two-back set. Hand off to 14 again, Raymond. First down. Another nice run, falling forward. Get about 7 there. So the Panthers are doing what they want here. They're running clock. They're moving forward, getting first downs. Blue Jays need to maybe, I mean, I think they do already have 9 guys in the box, but.
Right, then, like we talked about earlier, they're not putting anybody over top to help the corners at all. So those corners are on an island. But
like Pfeiffer and later are safeties in name only.
Right.
It's actually Buckner in there now, but hand off to
Urbaniak.
Yep. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, it looks like a yard. Maybe not. Maybe just to the line of scrimmage. The official closest. It looks like they gave him a pretty favorable mark.
Yeah, maybe he got 2 or 3, I guess. Tough to tell on the pile. Maybe 2nd and 7. See if they can Blue Jays can get somebody in the backfield. I have yet to see that happen, besides a sack on a pass play. Same QB keeper.
Oh.
There we go. That's something the Blue Jays needed right there. Put him on a long 3rd down.
Is that Uriah Main with the tackle?
So, yep. So got to be 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 maybe. See if the Panthers pass here.
Got the Adrian coming over here to the near side.
The single back, Raymond in the slot there. Kind of a tight end lineup. They hand it off to him, and he's looking to throw maybe. Not going to throw, but he might turn upfield and get that first down, and he does stay in bounds and ends up picking up maybe 15.
I think it was an option to pass at first, but then he noticed the guy was coming in at him. So he decided to use his speed to get around the edge there and move the chains.
Doing my pregame kind of checking out everything, I did see that he had thrown a couple times this year. He's not complete. He's 0 for 2 on the year, so maybe they'd done similar things in the past. So first down on the 20. Things are looking good for the Panthers. Clock did stop because of the out of bounds, but I think they'll take the first down.
Yeah.
Back to the double running back set.
Handoff goes to Raymond,
man, right up the middle.
Almost not touched.
I could have scored that touchdown, BJ. I don't know if that's true. But Nolan Raymond made it look easy. In for the score, 27-13 Panthers.
Right up the gut, and amazing that he run up the gut, and it looked like he was untouched.
Right, against basically a stacked box, but must have been some key blocks in there. So my boy Dalton Neitzel here. Extra point time.
So he obviously is maybe little stronger field goal kicker than punter.
Yeah.
His last punt went as far as his field goal is going to go.
Right. Snaps good, holds good.
Oh, blocked.
I jinxed him.
Low trajectory there on the kick.
Lynch get on that, I look like.
Let's see if we can tell who's shaking their hand because it hurts.
Maybe Shuke, 88.
Well, that keeps it to a 14-point lead. So, I mean, there's still 2 possessions. Both teams have moved the ball impressively these last 2 drives after almost no offense for the third quarter.
Right. Blue Jays need to probably pick up the tempo here. They did go no huddle quite a bit, and if they're running the ball, they have to do that. So to keep something moving. I like the Blue Jays kick coverage. They go with the 3 returners. So no one's got to move too far to catch the kick.
Yeah. Do they ever do the star or the circle?
I haven't seen any of that. Nope. I've just seen. I've also seen some kicks end up in the second.
Yeah.
The second lineup. After the first touchdown, the kick went out of bounds as well. So we've seen all sorts of kicking. Nice little running up.
Nope.
Ball fell off the tee.
Windy night here in Shepherd.
Yeah. The flag would disagree with you.
No wind. Neitzel's going to reset the kick here.
Try it again. Good kick.
There we go.
Lynch back at the 7.
Got
Full head of steam past the 20, past the 30. Got some room. Tries to cut back. Drag down just past the 50. That's something the Blue Jays needed right there.
They definitely needed a spark there in the block. He set up his blockers nicely, and there's a big opening down the sideline there.
So after that great kick, see if that gets the offense moving here. 4 wide. See the stack over there again? Yep. Hand it off to Buckley. Ooh, 46, good tackle there by Colin Morrell. Called his name a few times, so had some good tackles tonight. So
little sweep play to the left, but a little bit too much east and west. Couldn't turn the corner to get going north and south.
Looked a little slow to take off, kind of like. I think maybe they were hoping the Panthers were playing later on that one. And
right.
That's what they're trying to set up earlier. All right, now we go 4 wide, kind of a more traditional lineup here. Later back to pass, looking for Lynch but he's got someone on the slant.
Oh,
we might get a pass interference. That was Gauthier on the route. Incomplete pass, but
it's a tough call there from that official.
From behind, maybe,
yeah.
Maybe saw an arm on the back or around the shoulder or something.
Looked like Adrian kind of came over or got there too early, so he's.
Yep. So that'll help the Blue Jay offense. It's a first down. Later got the play from Coach Ferenczi. All the way up to the 34.
Huddle is a little bit far back for the ball because they moved it 15 yards forward, right?
Got the stack. Later back to pass, looking for that slant again. This time broken up, 14 on 14 there. That was Raymond. Playing pretty well on both sides.
You know, that play looked very similar to the last play, and even the defensive breakup looked similar.
Slightly cleaner, apparently, on the defense. So 2nd and 10.
Gauthier goes off the field for a little break here on this play.
Bring in Myers. Yep. Later back to pass again. Looking for Lynch on that slam, but he's got somebody deep. It's Myers. Oh! Looked like maybe he was going to get picked, and then it looked like Myers might hold on to it, but just off his hands. Good throw.
Yeah, the defender came back and made a good read on the ball, just couldn't catch it.
Right.
That was number 28, right?
Yeah.
Urbaniak.
Urbaniak. So 3rd and 10. We're throwing again, I would have to assume. He's had some open guys. Couldn't quite get the completions. Gauthier on the sideline still. It surprises me a little. Five wide. Buckley in motion. Hand it off to Buckley. Reverse. Hand it off to Lynch. He's got the corner. He's got a block from later. Got the first down, I do believe, yes. Woo. They needed that one. That was a big play on 3rd down.
That was a good play. Had the double reverse there. And
yeah. I thought it was sticking with Buckley and didn't look like it was going anywhere. But
I almost, as the play was developing, I was thinking, Lynch has played some quarterback, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They could almost set that up either for later.
Right.
Or, a play that could occur later.
Yes. So 1st and 10 on the 15, 14. Later, QB draw up the middle. Gets maybe 3
or 4 yards, yep.
Up to the 13.
Tackle was by number 46, Colin Morrill, linebacker for the Panthers.
He's been there. I would go on a limb and say he's their leading tackler. Every QB draw, he's been in there. So 4 wide, no stack. Buckley in the backfield later. Another draw. It's maybe 2 yard.
Yeah, it looks like they're tackled at the 10.
So we got 2 on that one.
By a couple Panthers in on that tackle.
3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4. One of those.
Is that window frame right in your way on this spot or no?
I'm good leaning forward.
Standish has got a pretty big nose guard there themselves. Space Eater.
See his number?
I didn't. Maybe. Oh, that guy. 78.
78. Luke Colbiaz. I don't have a height and weight on him, but he's definitely a big boy, and he blew up that play. So Blue Jays back up.
Introduced himself to Michael later there.
He did, very quickly.
Looked like a very uncomfortable finish to that play, too.
So 4th and
4, and
yeah,
pretty much have to go for it here.
Yep, 6 minutes left, down 2 scores. So we're going 4 wide here. See what we've got the rollout. Later's getting pressured. Might have to get rid of it. Oh, and he gets drugged down. Can't have that. 46, Morrell, and another Panther who looks to be shaken up.
Three Standish Sterling defensive linemen got through.
Yep.
They just either read the snap count or.
I think maybe the guys who were supposed to pull didn't quite get there in time. That Panther defender's still down. Coaches are out looking at him. Under 6 minutes left here. Panthers are going to take over on their own 15, maybe 20. Couldn't quite tell where he got exactly sacked at.
Looks like the ball is going to be placed at the 20, at the 19.
Yep.
19-yard line. Blue Jays are definitely going to need a 3 and out here.
Yeah, or a turnover.
Yep.
They had an interception and a fumble recovery in the first half. They could definitely take one of those right now.
I'm going to venture out on a limb here and say that the Panthers are not going to pass the ball.
I would agree with this statement. We're going to see a lot of QB keeps or handoffs to Urbaniak. Maybe a Raymond. Raymond did look good on that last drive running the ball.
Yep.
So that was 2. Gage Nelson The defender that was down looks like he's up and walking now. So Shepherd D takes the field. Panthers getting a play call from Coach Ken Kratz. Yep, we're looking at that two-back set there with Raymond and Urbaniak. That's a dangerous combo. I'm honestly surprised this team has only won 2 games with those 3 back there. They can move the ball, as we see right here. Raymond up the middle for 12 or 13. They aren't very big, so I can see some teams with some bigger guys with some speed taking care of them, like the Freelands and the Swan Valleys.
Yeah, but, I mean, the adjustment from the first couple drives in the third quarter is everything's just been straightforward.
Right.
Seemed like they were doing a lot of read option and stuff like that. And now they're just handing the ball off.
Right. They're doing some actual, like some speed option type of stuff too, and they kind of cut that down. It's a little more risky kind of stuff. So
yep.
Sticking to the simple stuff here.
Almost like there's no decision they have to make. Just hand the ball off and let their athletes take over.
Yep. The other problem I see a team like this is if they get down, they aren't great passing. So if they get down in a game, they're tough to come back. But with the lead, they can just keep doing this. Urbaniak off to the right side, breaks several tackles, spins his way up for another first down. Maybe 15 on that one.
Yeah, I feel like they got those 2 running backs back there, Raymond and Urbaniak, and they're both different. Like Raymond's a little taller, got some good speed, but then Urbaniak stays hidden behind the line and shifty.
And I do think they're missing a guy, Corey Phelps. On the year, he'd had about 400 rushing yards, where Raymond had only had coming in about 130. So maybe Phelps is in that role.
Yeah.
Otherwise, too. So back in the same set. There it is again. Raymond this time only gets about 4 on that one. But that clock keeps moving. We're under 5 minutes here, so they're in shoot clock mode.
Yes, for those Madden fanatics out there. If you watch the quarterback, Oder, he does like a unique, he hands it off, and, you know, a lot of times quarterbacks carry out a fake every time, but his fake every time is a spin.
So in the first half, if you weren't here for, he would fake the handoff and spin out of it and run like a rollout, basically. And so I think he's kind of mocking that, I guess.
Carrying that out every time.
That is a play that happened, and then he would roll out this way. But another first down, for Urbaniak, or real close anyway. Looks like based on this side, Judge, he did get the first down.
It's always interesting, like, watching things like that, the little details. You can either tell a team's well coached, or at least that player is coachable and, like, pays attention to details, because it's hard to carry those things out every play.
Right, and like watching receivers block when it's not coming to their side, or if they just go out and touch the guy. So under 4 now, clock's still rolling. Standish is on their side of the 50. Things are looking good for the Panthers. Same set. Oder's taking his time here.
Waiting from that back judge to see when the clock's getting down.
There it is, another handoff to Raymond. This one he bounces outside, gets a few, but slips up kind of before a Johnny Lynch tackle.
Oh, he was staying in bounce there. Smart play.
Yep.
Could have maybe gained another yard or 2 if he would have went out of bounds, but
he knew the clock is worth more than that 2 yards right now.
Looks like maybe Shepherd called a timeout there. They got to start using their timeouts.
Probably a wise choice. No, might be not enough at this point. We'll see, though. If they can get a turnover or something, that would be huge. But
yeah, they're going to have to use their 3 timeouts and get a stop with no score, and then obviously 2 scores.
right, so we're back after the timeout. 2nd and 5. Looks like same thing over and over again for the Panthers. Oder's going to take this handoff and hand it off one way or another. This time he keeps it. He knew I was going to say that. That little punk. Didn't quite work. Got a couple, but it worked for him because that clock's going to keep rolling. Oh, Shepard calls a second timeout. So.
Yep, Shepard's going to use their 3 timeouts. They're hoping for a hold here.
Right.
Should be 3rd down.
Yep. 3rd down according to the.
Yeah, it's 3rd down. Scoreboard yet hasn't been changed yet, but it's 3rd down, so they need a stop.
Coach Ferenczi's probably talking about how to plug those holes up front. There we go. Let's see if we see more of the same here. Same formation. Hands it off to 14, Raymond. He's got a 1st down and more. Finally tackled by 2. Seth Pfeiffer.
Yeah, he definitely he gets through that hole quickly.
Yep.
He's got good speed and seems like he's pretty agile.
And there goes that clock. So
now they are in the zone where they pretty much need a fumble. They need to cause a fumble. They need to be looking for the strip of the football.
Yep. And the way they've been holding on to it this drive, it's going to be tough, I think. Those running backs pretty well coached and good players. There's another handoff. This one's to Raymond again. Maybe he only gets a yard or 2, but he held on to the ball.
Yeah, as mentioned before, it looks like maybe the last time out taken by the Blue Jays.
So while we got a second here, getting towards the end of the game, thank Mac TV for providing this live broadcast. Thank the students for doing a lot of the tech work here, cameraman running the scoreboard, running the switching, running the clock, all that good stuff. A lot of student help, a lot of good kids out here, seeing if this is something they want to do in the future. Thank BJ for joining me for the second half.
No problem. Great job, Wyatt.
Thank you, you too. Hope you're in for a good weekend of football. A lot of college games tomorrow. Looks like it might rain everywhere tomorrow. Michigan State, week 2 of monsoon games, seems like. Looks like we're going to hold off tonight, though. It's supposed to start here in a couple hours. But
yeah.
So Shepherd defense back on the field, ready to go. Standish is making sure everything's. I can't imagine he's saying anything more than keep doing what you're doing.
Hang on to the ball. We don't care about yards. Just
right. Hand it off one way or another and fall over.
Shepherd
can almost. Not quite kneel it, but.
Well, with 2 scores, probably can.
Yeah. They're going to just run forward. That was 14 on that one, Raymond. Got a yard or 2.
Look like Blake Brandt in on the tackle, number 45. I don't think we've called his name too often.
Not. Yep, it'll be 3rd down and 5 here. Wonder if we might see Neitzel here if they don't get this one. And I don't get to see that because touchdown Panthers. Urbaniak one last run around the side and gets him into the end zone.
It didn't look like he had much there,
right.
But once he got around the corner, it looked like some blocking was set up, and he's got some speed.
If I'm the Standish Sterling track coach, I'm talking to that kid. One of our technicians is wondering if he's Drew Neitzel's cousin as well. That is unconfirmed.
The kicker?
Yes, the kicker. He was here.
This kick.
Neitzel is good. It was a line drive.
So with a minute 35, Standish is now up 34-13. We'll see what Shepard does here.
Sister. So yeah, we'll have minute 35 left here. Not a whole lot left to be said here. 34-13. Standish will move to 3 and 5. Shepard will drop to 1 and 7. So Standish can't quite make the playoffs, but they might be able to end the season on with a couple wins here. Let's see, next week they have, just a second. Next week they go to Ogama Heights for the last game of the year. Somewhat of a rivalry, I think, close by each other.
Mm-hmm.
Kick is good. Lynch back from the 2 or 3. Being patient, waiting for those blockers to get set up, which looks like they did. He's crossed the 30, crossed the 40, cuts back inside. Gets out to maybe the 41, 42.
2 back-to-back good kickoff returns by Lynch, but last time they couldn't do anything with good field position. They're going to have to, they're down 21, so 3 scores. I think it's a little out of reach, but maybe they can end on a good note.
Lynch looking to throw. Back to later. The trick play got him for at least a first down. Ooh, and he can't quite break that other tackle. He had some yards in front of him, but there's a nice little play there by the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Lynch to later for, I don't know, 20.
Still playing hard out there, trying to get something positive going.
So just over a minute left. Clock will start rolling again. See if the Blue Jays can at least end this homecoming game on a good note for these seniors or something. Later rolling out, looking to throw. Can't find anybody. He's going to tuck it, cut up field. Gets about 4 or 5. Ooh, we got popped right there on the sideline.
Urbaniak, the little guy, comes up and puts a good little hit on later.
Under a minute left now. Second 6. Couple new guys in for the Blue Jays. They're going deep, a little too long there for Seth Pfeiffer. I see Logan Yunker in over here playing the little receiver and Chan Baugh.
Yeah, they've got Lynch on the sideline, and
yep, those guys have had a long game, playing both ways, playing it basically every, especially Lynch played every snap almost, including kick returns and everything. Later back to pass, getting rushed, breaks through, gets the first down, across the 20, gets out of bounds. Good play by him, avoid the sack.
Gets out of bounds,
Yep.
Stops the clock.
43 seconds left. They'll have a shot to get in the end zone here before this is all over. Rolling out to the right here is Later, getting rush again, looks long for the out of bounds.
They're looking for Buckner there, maybe.
Yeah.
Over his head.
I think he might have been just kind of getting rid of it because he didn't see anything and he was going to get sacked. So, second down, 37 seconds left. Later looking deep. Oh, he had Pfeiffer beat. Pfeiffer beat the defender, but he couldn't quite connect.
Just a little bit past his fingertips there.
Got a flag in the field. See what that is. We might have a roughing the passer here.
Yep.
So 31 seconds left, first down. They're going to have at least 3 more shots at the end zone here.
Yeah, they first and 10, so first and goal from the 10. Later looks for the signal.
Rolling right. Cuts up field. Oh, tries to cut back. Didn't work.
Ran right back into.
And that might do it. They're going to try to hurry up and get one more, it looks like. Oh, Later's going to spike it. He wants one more shot at that end zone.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 12.
All right. Might be the last shot here. We'll see. 12 seconds left. Later over the middle. Oh, just over the top of Junker there. Might have been over the top of everybody. 8 seconds left. This will be it. 4th down. We're seeing a touchdown or a turnover here, I would think.
No middle ground there, huh?
Nope. If it's not a touchdown, it's the other team's ball. So.
Oh, you meant a turnover on downs.
Could be.
I got you.
Oh,
Well,
and the refs decided to keep us here just a little bit longer.
false start maybe?
No, it was
Offsides?
encroachment.
Oh.
Let's see that slant. Lynch isn't out there, but Logan Buckner, we'll see if he can get that. They'll run Junker upfield and then Buckner across the middle. A little smash. Oh, not it, but oh, we had the slant on Heimbaugh, but just out of his hands. So they'll turn the ball over with 3 seconds left. I'm going to assume Standish will just take a knee here, and that'll be the end of the game. Get everybody out there for one last play.
Well, probably not the way the Blue Jays had hoped to finish up on homecoming night, huh?
Yeah, that's not the way you want homecoming to end, but the student section stayed for the whole game. Impressed with that. They're still here supporting their classmates. Off to have a fun weekend, dance and all that stuff tomorrow. I was able to check out some of the hallways and stuff yesterday while they were making them, and everybody seemed like they were having fun. There's the knee. There's the end of the game. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can hear us again on another broadcast of some local area sports.
34-13 Standish Sterling over Shepherd Blue Jays.
And that's it. Have a good night.